one of those, like me, that's got to do everything themselves. I think that this is one of the ways that we get in our own way, my friend. Welcome to Daily Whispers. Kara Bradley here, exploring all of these different things that we do, habits we accumulate, and ways that we just place big, huge boulders in our way of awakening our own potential. This is a biggie. I mean, they're all biggies, right? But this one, I think, for me anyway, is a biggie. And I've looked at it a lot. In fact, it's funny because the first chapter of my book, On the Verge, is entitled, Let Me Do. And I talk about how I have been fiercely independent my whole life, being the only girl, sandwiched between two brothers in an Italian-American family. You know, I was hardhead, as we say in Italian. I was a testa dura, and I needed to do everything myself. That's okay. I'm going to do this myself. Let me do, were some of my first few words. And I've carried that into my life, and it has worked for me and against me. And that need to be in control, that need to do myself, has cut off so much support. You know, I've often told you that I lacked mentorship in my career. And it's really unfortunate because lacking mentorship meant that I had to go the long, hard way up the mountain, oftentimes stumbling, falling back, you know, failing. And I had to learn the hard way. And I often wonder if I had let others in, let them give me advice, let them nurture me, let them help me up the mountain. Perhaps it would have been an easier path. I don't know. Of course, I don't have the answers for that. All I can do now is reflect back and to share that being willing to receive the advice, the support, the nurturing, the nourishing from others maybe would have helped me. I know it would have. And so now all I could do is reflect and learn, and to let others in, to let others see me raw, vulnerable, weak, and to allow them to support me, to give to me, to nourish me. How about you? What's that like for you? Do you let others in? Do you allow others to give you, to hold you up, to support you? I think it's such a gift to let others give to you. And I'm working on that myself. You know, in a lot of ways for me it's been, and this could be for you in different ways, but, you know, when we have to carry the burden, whether it be a burden of supporting a family or the burden of caring for children, the burden of keeping a household running, the burden of running a business, I think that we become hardened, and that hardening, it keeps others out. I know that's been the way it's been for me. And what I just want to offer to you today is that it may be something that has gotten in your way. And perhaps you're now at the point where you can put down that burden, put down the baggage. Maybe it's no longer needed. Your children are older. You don't have to carry that burden. You don't have to be in control. Just something to look at in your own life, to observe, For me, I have learned the hard way that not asking for support, that thinking I have to carry it all myself, that I have to do it all myself, has gotten in my way. And so learning slowly, painfully, and also so beautifully and vulnerably to let others in, to be willing to receive, to let others have the beautiful gift of being able to help me, just as I love helping others, to allow others to help me, to see my weakness and to allow others to fill me, can be such a beautiful gift of generosity out there. And this is getting out of my own way. How about you? I offer you this inquiry. Do you allow yourself to receive from others? And where can you put down the burden and open yourself up to receive? To be nurtured, nourished, to be helped, and to not have to do everything yourself. It's a biggie. It's a biggie. Oh my goodness, these are all biggies. I hope these are helpful. Thank you for listening. I so cherish this time with you, and I'm so honored to be in your ear, even if it's just for a few moments, a few minutes a day. Be well.